Hi everybody, it's Julia here and I am back and I'm going to share a process making a mini album. This time I'm going to make a mini album about my phone. So I thought it was going to be really fun documenting I really want to document the small stuff, and I do quite a lot in my traveler's notebook or my pocket page notebook. But I thought it would be really fun to document something I use every day, like my phone. So what I did was I took a bunch of screenshots and then I decided I wanted to use the Pick Me Up collection. I think that is such a fun, colorful collection, and I'm going to use that. I'm going to use quite a lot of the paper pad for making this. And if you have seen my previous videos, I have gone through the Pick Me Up paper pad and also the Flourish paper pad, talking about how you can use it. And quite a lot of those suggestions I have done cutting out and using those as embellishments. I have also took some from the ephemera pad and also the puffy stickers, but we are not there yet. So here I have the base of the mini album is going to be from a tag die, and of course you can cut it out yourself. I just find it was very easy and making sure that they are all in the right size. So what I do here is I have a die set from Tim Holtz with tags, so I think this is the second one in that set. So I just cut out a bunch of them from the paper pad and also from some vellum. I think they're from Pink Fresh Studio. And then when I've done that and cut out some reinforcers from the papers, I'm going to stick my photos on top, and I'm going to have them on one side and then flipping out to the back so I can embellish for the next page. I think you understand what I mean. So why do I want to make a mini album about my phone? Well, I have documented my phone before, taking screenshots and adding it in my pocket page notebook or in my traveler's notebook. Before that, I took screenshots and put that in my project life. But I thought it was going to be really fun to make have a mini album that is like opening my phone to see what I have and what I use and why I use them. So I have photos like of the home page, and like how I have everything organized, what apps I use the most, and why I use them. And what I came up to was that I really don't have many apps, and I really not using very many. But yeah, so but I thought it was going to be really fun to explain or to sort of document that this time in my life, I am 24 and it's 2018. We use our phones all the time, and yeah, this is just every day really. So for those who don't know, I have a chronic pain condition, which makes that quite a few days and sometimes months I can't do anything. I'm in too much pain, which means I use my phone quite a lot during those times. And I think that reflects in my phone, and that's sort of also why I wanted to make the mini album. And on the tags that are the ledger paper, where I have added more journaling, I talk more about that. So that's why I have I have a lot of quite audio apps on my phone, like podcasts, the music, audiobooks and all that, because I love having something to listen to, and not to feel so alone when I'm home so much. Uh, and I have some games like Heyday and Skippo, and that's all the games I have. So yeah, and just having documented that. Now the title is Mobile First, and that is sort of like a joke, because I am in school for e-commerce development, and we're always talking about mobile first because everybody's using their phone to go shopping and everything, and I thought that was going to be really fun. So this is an album about mobile, but it's also about sort of nod to school there. So there's a little bit of an intern joke. So I used the stickers from the Pick Me Up collection, those navy blue. I love navy blue, and I'm so happy they finally have the stickers. And I also added some puffy on top of that. And then I'm just going to go through the album and embellish as I go, sort of. And that's my normal way of doing mini albums, is I make the foundation for the album, and then I add the photos and then embellish and then go through and go through. So here I decided I wanted to add some journaling about Instagram, and I felt I couldn't add it on the photo, I couldn't add it on the other one, which is a cut apart sheet, and it says say cheese, and it has some Insta photos there, and I thought that was perfect. So I decided to take a frame, and this frame is from the ephemera pack, and I just matted it on the with that ledger paper, and I'm going to add my journaling there. I'm just going to punch a hole, and then I'm going to add another piece of paper on the back, and just adding that. And yeah, I'm just writing I like Instagram for inspiration and sharing, and how much you can find there really. And you're going to use the same foam thickers to write Insta, and I really like how I like the dimension and how the texture of the foam. And of course a puffy camera. And then on the back it says that it's one of those little, I don't know, speech bubble or something. It says love it, and I thought it was perfect for a social media app. The next page I have here, I'm just going to add, it said turn it up, and I'm going to put one of those puffy sticker radios. And in this set I have two with puffy radios. I'm like, oh my gosh, when am I ever going to use an old radio? But I'm using both of them in this album, so yay me. But they are about, like I told you, the audio, like listening to podcasts and audiobooks and all of that. So that is for the journaling. And then here on the what I'm writing right now is like favorite, like the favorite books or favorite authors I like to listen to, or the favorite readers, because listening to audiobooks, the readers are like essential. They need to be good. And I am amazed. I'm listening to Stephen Fry in Sherlock and Harry Potter, and he is amazing. You cannot believe it's a single man making all those voices. I don't know. And then the next one is about podcasts, and and the other speech bubble says LOL and ha ha ha, and I thought that was perfect for more like speak radio or something, like, because it is sort of the new version of radio. I never listens to radio. I don't even have a radio in my car, it doesn't work, so and then the next one is about games, or in my case I have two games that I play. I play Hay Day and I play Skippo. So that is about that. And I love playing Hay Day because it's sort of agricultural, and that's how I grew up. And it has beautiful colors and fun machines, and it's so happy game, you know. So yeah, so what I'm going to do in this album is I have a few set of supplies, and I like to do this with that mini albums to make sure they all look cohesive and look nice. So the papers work together because they're from the same collection. I have taken out certain elements and using it throughout, like these labels that are cut out from the paper pad with a gold frame, using that throughout, using the puffy stickers throughout, and I'm also using some trim or ribbon, and those are from Maggie Holmes' Carousel collection, and they are like pink pom-poms and velvet, and yeah. So here is the finished album. I think it's so cute. So you can see some journaling, and then the home screen, and I'm just really happy with how much texture I got into this little album. I think it's so much fun just documenting this, and I cannot wait, like in 5 years, how different it will look. I mean, how will our phones and how will we use our phones? So that's what I think is really fun with this album, that I got in like how it looks, like graphic and wise, and actually how I'm using it and writing why I'm using it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have liked this album and it's inspired you to try to do something similar, documenting this very ordinary everyday item that I think most of us have these days. So yeah, even if you don't make a whole album, I would love to know, have you ever documented your phone? Or will you? Or is that just completely random for you? But I would love to know. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a really great day.